We have reached the OTR Pop Quiz, so let me reach in, pull out the OTR Pop Quiz. You think being mayor is going to be a tough job. Stand by. All right, here we go. You are a Rosendale resident, as we said at the top of the show, a major player in the world of fashion. Grew up in the Rosendale neighborhood. The names are on the screen. Who was it? Was it Marc Jacobs, Michael Kors, or Joseph Abboud?
Joseph Abboud.
It is. He is also a graduate of UMass Boston, by the way, and of course, you see him at Fenway Park a gazillion times, right? So you were at Harvard at the same time as Mark Zuckerberg. The movie Social Network tells the story of the birth of Facebook. It won 3 Oscars. One of those Oscars was for which of the following? Was it for actor? Was it for screenplay? Or was it for director?
Screenplay.
It was. Aaron Sorkin was the writer. It was for screenplay. The first mayor of Boston, John Phillips, was elected in 1882, and he served 1 year. So what is the reason for that? Why did he serve 1 year? Because of health reasons, for an annual election, or for a recall?
I'm going to go annual election.
That's what it was. B, elections were annual. It became a 2-year term in 1895, a 4-year term way back in 1909. All right, here's the final one, and... Is this for a perfect score?
I have never aced the quiz before all the way. Now I just jinxed it.
Oh, but here we go. She's never aced it. All right, here we go. Before it was Government Center, it was Scully Square. It had quite a reputation as a red light district. A famous Beat Generation writer included a scene from Scully Square in his most famous work. Who was it? And here's a hint. He was born in Massachusetts. Was it Kerouac, was it Ginsberg, or was it Burroughs?
Burroughs. No, I can see your face. Oh, so close.
Well, look at Manny Ramirez made $20 million a year, and he failed 7 out of 10 times. You were successful 3 out of 4, so it doesn't matter.
Come back again now. This is going to be my last visit. Go out on top with the pop quiz.
No, you've got to come back. You can't use that as an excuse. Okay, back to more serious business. One of your campaign pledges is no bus fares, perhaps leading to no MBTA fares in the future. This would cost hundreds of millions of dollars. So specifically, how do you pay for this?
So on the bus fares in particular, we are already losing money in many instances collecting fares. It slows down the buses. Everyone's been in that situation if you ride the bus where the line forms, people digging through their bags, uncrinkling the bills. The MBTA itself has estimated that by allowing people to board on all doors without stopping to pay on our buses, we'd save something like $29 million a year. The amount in fares that we collect just from people paying for bus tickets is about $30 million. We are also currently slated to spend almost $1 billion of money to purchase a new fare collection technology that would put a lot of burden on low-income residents. So the money is there. We actually would speed up our service, save cost efficiencies by doing it this way, and open up opportunities. We have one free bus route already in the city of Boston, a route that Mayor Janey and I have championed over many years and she has implemented. This has already transformed the lives of residents along that Mattapan, Dorchester, Roxbury corridor. We need to expand this.
Does it become complicated on the bus routes that do touch other cities and towns, before they come back into Boston? Does it become more complicated?
All the more reason for us to recognize that families don't just cut off at borders. The errands that we run, the jobs that we have don't just end even though we're crossing over into another city. So I'm looking forward to that collaboration.
So we're talking about the election coming up in early November. The mayoral race isn't the only thing on the ballot. Question 1 would force the mayor to share control over the city's budget with the city council. And so as a city councilor who potentially will be mayor in 3 weeks and a Boston resident, how will you vote?
I will vote yes. I've voted yes on this initiative to advance it to the ballot. As a city councilor, I know the value of having a strong set of Democratic representatives. We can make sure that there's a more thorough, transparent, and accessible budget process, and we'll do that in partnership with the council.
So if you're elected, you're already willing to share power with your former colleagues before you even take...
There is plenty to do in this city. The more people involved, the more that we can empower our leaders to be at the table, bringing in residents. It's better for everyone.
And there's something else to remember here, folks. If you don't live in Boston and therefore you can't vote for mayor, the mayor of Boston is still important to you. No matter what you do, you have some business, commerce, some connection to the city of Boston. And the mayor is going to be important to you. So it's important to listen to the voice and know what's going on.
Economic engine of the entire state.
Our thanks again to Michelle Wu for joining us this morning. Election Day is November 2nd, so don't forget that. That's Election Day, but already...
People are voting as of yesterday.
People are already voting as of yesterday. Sunny Roundtable is next. A big decision is coming up this week. Should the school make a mask mandate for students K through 12? Should it be extended? We'll talk about it straight ahead.